Okay, I got something kind of cool for you guys. This was about a year, 2019, and basically what I did was I was started at the University of Macau campus, which is in Hengqin Island on the Macau side, and I could see the Burger King, and it was on the other side of this wall, and it was right there, but you had to go all the way around to through the tunnel and over the bridge, and then you have to walk for quite a ways. So I created a whole video all about it, and I'm going to show that today. So I filmed it and I put it on my channel about a year ago, 2019 sometime, and I just wanted to share with you guys again because I know a lot of people are interested, especially now that you know more about Hengqin, and now that I have a lot more people that are on my channel that weren't on here before. Okay, so enjoy today, and also you'll see some of my older clips on how I used to do my intros and conclusions as well. Okay, get sidetracked. Okay, you see that right there, that Burger King right there? And then right here you can see a Central Station. This is in China. And there's only one way to get to that Burger King right there. We have to cross, you have to go into Taipa, go to a casino, catch a bus that it's kind of a local bus, you'll see that later today. And then we cross over into China and we go through the legal process again. I don't know if I can have my camera in there, but I'll see what I can do. Then we have to walk through kind of a mess to get all the way there. So we're gonna take you on the ride. I think it's probably gonna take us 2 hours, so let's get started. And if you can see, there's a whole wall all the way down. And the wall goes all the way through the campus, all the way down there. And you can see security markers like this. And there's also little small ones, so I'm gonna show you this one over here too. There's another one right here. And they go all the way down, they follow this wall all the way down. So this separates the University of Macau from China. And up here is where all the students live. So they actually see a food court, the Burger King and everything, and there's nothing like that here. Yeah, so that's where we're gonna be going today, Burger King Central Street. So today I'm gonna show you how to get there from Macau to China. Okay, we're right here, University of Macau. It's in Portuguese, Universidade de Macau. And we're gonna probably be going either to this bus stop, depending which goes off campus, or this one. We're gonna see which one we can take. One goes in, one goes off. So this will take some time. We probably left where we first saw the Burger King about 7 to 8 minutes ago, and luckily we were able to get right on a bus immediately. So far so good. There's a tunnel that you have to go under, and then in a minute it's gonna go. This tunnel basically connects. We're actually part of China. The University of Macau is part of China, so this takes you out of China into Macau, and then we're gonna go back to China again. That was the bus I just got off right there, so we just got off this bus stop. And that's the bridge we're going to be going over right there. And if you can see that, that says Macau, and then over here it says Universidade de Macau. It's in Portuguese. I'm where we're just at. So that's where we could see the Burger King at from over on that side. We just went under the tunnel. Now we're going to go down to Casino and get a ride on this bridge and go over to China. Okay, so I just got the first clip. This is the immigration checkpoint for the Macau side, down by that red building. And then that bridge just goes up and into China. Two flags, Macau and China. And this is basically security. So this is all along this bridge, there's all the security. So all this kind of like a prison kind of thing, almost. Anyways, it goes all the way down, all across the bridge. And that's the bridge that we're gonna be taking on. So yeah, basically you need a visa and passport to get across from Macau to China. Macau, you have different money. So actually I have different money in my pocket. I have, I'll show you. I'll just get out of my pocket right now. It's a kind of a rainy day, so I have my umbrella. But see, I have my Chinese yuan, so this is all China money right here. I'm gonna be using that as soon as I get to the other side. And meanwhile, I also have my Macau money, which is like this. It's also kind of pink, but it's different denominations, so. They have all my Macau money too, so. Okay, so anyways, you need both currencies, different. So yeah, there's Studio City right there. Anyway, Studio City is right next to it, so if you do try to go this way, Studio City is the way to try to place to get to, and then you can try to get across the border. All right, let's see here. So you can see all the tour buses over there. Everybody's coming across, so they all have their luggage and everything. You can see tons and tons of people ready to spend their money in the casinos. So they all are the big winners. They're going to come back with huge losses and a few with some big winnings. Play this real quick, but these are our shuttle buses like Wynn Casino, Sand. So basically people can get on their whatever casino they want to get to right from the border. So that's what all these buses are on this bus stop. But there's also regular normal city buses over there too, so you can do that. And the monorail is going to be built. And then I don't know what that building is over there, parking garage over there. So anyways, let's go to the Frontiera. Departures over there and entrances over there. So Frontiera's departures. People without pants. And lots of tourists over here. And I think that they're all, this might be going in. Okay, I'm minutes away for not being able to use my camera for a little bit. But we're gonna go there. Chinese, Portuguese, and English. Okay, so this is our line. So we went through the immigration in Macau, but then we have the shuttle bus to get over the bridge. So probably the other bridge is better. This is to cross. This one you have to actually make the shuttle, and this is a pretty long line in snake formation. So I don't know how often the buses come by, but we might have to wait quite a while. So we'll see. Okay, so the buses arrived, so we're gonna see how many people that can fit in here. They're basically really jamming on the people, so you can see how packed that is. That it's people trying to get on the hill, and it's tight in there. Okay, the next bus, so we're going to catch this bus. So we're able to catch this bus. This is the crowds of people over there. And we were able to get on, so we're going to cross this and take the bridge across. Okay, so this is still the Macau side. That's the golf course. First Macau is over there, so we're going to be crossing. This is the road down there. That's the one that I got off the bus at. So we're going to be crossing over there in a minute. Divides the two. So Macau left, Zhuhai, China right, and that's the border. So that we went under the bus through a tunnel. And right there you can see the University of Macau. So it's actually on the China side. But you cannot get from the Macau side into the Zhuhai city. You have to do this route, it's the only way. So inside you can see just a lot of construction on the Zhuhai side. So if you thought Macau had a lot of construction, Zhuhai has even more. It's the arrivals for China. So you can see all the buses. So we're all kind of mainland Chinese and everything like that. And we're gonna walk out of here. That's a pretty cool taxi, that little taxi. That's the kind of typical Zhuhai taxi. And this is the Hengqin port. That's what I'm going to show this. This is Galaxy, so we were just over there. And if you can see, this is the port. But this main road right here is right there. So it's kind of interesting. So when this actually opens up, this would be, it'll go right into the Cotai Strip, because there's a lot of casinos right there, Venetian. So basically Zhuhai, when traffic's so loud. Anyways, I'm going to walk this way. But basically this is also like potted plants too. Saw that on the Macau side. So anyways, I think I can try to get it from here. So you can see construction everywhere. This building is pretty amazing. On the other side, at nighttime it's all lit up. Looks quite like, it's like part of the Macau scenery. It doesn't look that amazing right now, but at nighttime it's really lit up. But actually if you look in closer, you can see all the balconies, which look pretty cool. So yeah, I didn't realize it was so interesting. But a lot of stuff over on this side is quite new. So they have quite a few interesting things. So someday when Zhuhai and Macau is the same city, this could be quite interesting. You know, because this would kind of lead right into the casinos. And this would be probably one of the main streets that leads right into Taipa. So I just want to show all this construction. So there's all these cranes all the way over there. There's buildings everywhere. This side there's more cranes over here, there's more tall buildings, so you can see maybe someday this Hengqin Island could be quite interesting when it does combine with Macau. Let's see, just look at all the construction, just tons of it, just so much construction. Everything is under construction. Yeah, this whole road will just lead right up into that. That's under construction. And actually all the way to Burger King would be, which is probably about a 30 to 40 minute walk. Motorcycle gang group. Kind of interesting. I guess the last ones aren't part of the gang though. So we still don't know which way to go, so I'm going to try to go this way, which is kind of a mess as well. But basically we're going to try to get down that way. So it's basically all construction. Walking one big construction site. Oh. Okay. So that's our path right there. That big water thing. Everybody said to go that way, so I guess we have to go into the mud part. So I'm going to try to navigate it, and just over that side there's a spot that we're aiming for there. Through all this. And there's a big wall right there, construction. Okay, so we're going to try it. Taking this path. So basically it's like, yeah, we're really right in the construction area. It's funny how they let this is a main thoroughway for people to get across. All those pipes are just drenched in the water. Anyways, we're gonna keep going. We're just kind of going this way, so it's kind of messy. It's a good place to make sure your tetanus shots are up to date. Looks like we might get to the end here in a second, so. I don't know what this is, but it's completely abandoned. I've actually walked by it before. Another trip, we went around it on the backside and saw like one big garbage dump over there. But this is the front part. I guess there's no way to really get to it with all the construction pretty much surrounding it. But it looks like at one point it was built to kind of match the, you know, the type of casino kind of thing. But it's quite neglected. But who knows? I don't know. Maybe they'll. But actually, it just looks cheap. Looks kind of like some of the casinos, you know, the way that they are, you know, aren't built to last a test of time, but more built to, you know, it'll last for a little while, but not that long. It won't be here 100 years from now, for sure. Yeah, here's where you can really see that this whole place is abandoned. There's signs and just the way that all the wear. It looks kind of worn down if you're looking at it correctly. It's just so empty and vast. There's basically only construction workers around here. So I don't know what'll happen to this building later. Anyways, we're gonna keep trying to get down to the Burger King. Okay, so now we're on this road. Looks like I got some raindrop on there. Anyways, this is actually the best path I've had so far. But I'm kind of glad that I didn't. But on the other side, I had to walk around these buildings another time to try to do this trip, and it was just as bad. But actually, on the other side, there's like a huge garbage pit that just goes on for like a kilometer, just in every direction. So I kind of wanted to get some pictures of that because it's like literally a dump. I do have some photos that I took from the other time. I don't have any video, so but if the video would really capture it even better. But anyways, we're walking along and still construction, but we're gonna be, you can see the, okay, anyways. One more final thought though. This is quite prepared. There's like kind of like garbage everywhere, and we were walking on the mud before, but this looks like somebody actually put cement here, you know, just for people to get through. Because actually I have walked over that main road once with a good friend of mine. We came over and found the Burger King and tried to do the same route. And we ended up walking in the main road with all the cars, and the cars, you know, going like 60 miles per hour, and there's nowhere to walk along the side of it. So it's actually quite relieved that I don't have to do that today. And there's on the other side of the crane is the University of Macau, so we basically went almost all the way around it. There's the lights for the football stadium, or for the university. But we're just basically in China now, 100%. One giant slug. These things are huge. Give some perspective. That's the umbrella. And pretty big around this area, these parts. I thought we were at the road. The sidewalk actually ends, so we still have to go into the road if we do try to do this. Oh man. First we have to get to those stoplights. Let's see what we can do. Dang. here's where the cars come around. So stop right there, guys. Stop. So here's where the cars come along. So we have to just basically make sure that we can get by there safely. So I'm gonna wait for the cars to go by, and then we're gonna try to wait for them to go by, and then we have to try to get into that little narrow spot. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, thanks. So basically, no cars right now, so we're just going to try to get across this. So you can see there's almost no path, so you're basically where all the fast cars are at. That's where they would be at. So luckily we just can get around here, I think. Okay, I'm going to put the phone down. Yeah, this is kind of interesting. So here's a river right here. Still haven't got to the Burger King yet. And I'm hoping that we can go through this construction right here too, and without having to go back into that road. Yeah, they go at a certain speed, so let's hope we can walk through this construction again. It looks like might be alright. Okay. Okay, that's what I'm trying to get to down there. Now I can see there's a pedestrian way right next to this thing. We have to go back out again because there's no way to exit through this construction one. So some of it you can get through and some of it you can't. This one we can't, so we have to go back. But it looks like there's a little bit of a path right there. So, oh man, wish they had more of that little path, even though it's narrow. You'll see it in a second. Okay, so that's the road right there. So those are the speed of the cars coming through. And luckily, we have a little bit of a way to pretty much have to walk into the traffic. So maybe we're gonna see. Okay, we can get through there. And we're actually gonna go follow through here. Okay, so we actually have a path. Dang. Okay, we just entered that, and now I can see the Burger King down there. Sorry for this so blurry. University of Macau right there. Oh man. I don't know what this road would be. It looks like there's a bus stop, but nobody can go through it, so who knows if it was from before or in the future. Okay, there's the Burger King right there, and that's Central Street, a little area, and then right across it is the university. That's where we were at about 2 hours ago, back when I had this camera, and I said let's get over here to the Burger King. So basically I went from that building in front of that one to this one. 2 hours over the border. Phew! Go get some Burger King. Cool. So here we go. Burger King. So right here. We made it. Alright, so this is Get Sidetracked. If you like this channel, please subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel.